Imagine handing over your newborn child to receive their first vaccination. As the doctor administers the measles vaccine, you see your little darling break down into a fit of uncontrollable tears. What if the doctor then said, we still have 2 injections to go? Until recently, this scenario was not uncommon. Fortunately, we now have a combined measles, mumps, rubella vaccine because researchers discovered that you could get the same result with fewer injections. Now move forward a few months. Your newborn is becoming a toddler, picking up their toys has taken its toll, and you now have chronic back pain. This makes you one of 2 billion people living with chronic pain. So you find yourself back in that doctor's office, and he tells you that here's a test that can help develop the perfect treatment. Unfortunately, it takes about 2 hours to complete. That's 2 hours of contracting those painful muscles. If only we could take a leaf out of our vaccination book and get the same results with fewer trials. Well, maybe we can. You see, this test the doctor's talking about involves scanning the brain. And that's significant because changes to the brain have been implicated in chronic pain. Typically, one scan requires hundreds of images to be taken of the brain. These images are then put together to produce a 3D model, like the one you see in the centre of the slide. My study aimed to see if we could reliably get the same result with fewer images and less time. To do this, I first developed a program that predicted what a scan would look like based on only a small number of images. I then compared scans generated using this approach to those produced using that more traditional 2-hour method. I did this with 40 participants, and what I found was that there was actually no difference between the scans. This meant that we could reduce scan times down from 2 hours to about 2 minutes. No more contracting painful muscles, no more fatigue, plus we now had the ability to perform scans in a clinical timeframe. Using this approach, we've already found that certain areas of the brain decrease their activity during pain. So then we thought, why not run another study to see what would happen if we targeted those areas with techniques known to increase activity? Doing so not only treated the patient's pain, but improved their function and quality of life. So now we can optimize your treatment in less time than it takes to have a cup of coffee. I'm now hoping to see if these results translate into other populations, so hopefully soon we'll be living in a world not only with fewer injections, but fewer people living with chronic pain.